Can you remember seeing something funny or crazy in the audience while being on stage?
Oh, are you kidding me? You? We could say you, Daniela. I remember a Los Angeles show where a woman threw, honestly, the biggest bra I've ever seen in my life. And I was holding it up, and I was silent, and the audience was cracking up. And then I said, I think you should have this back. I wouldn't want anybody tripping over, you could have shopped for vegetables with it.
Oh, my God.
There's always something out there. And recently, it's really funny that I've been seeing lots of guys wearing Coverdale 80s blonde wigs. And I'd look down going, what the fuck am I doing in the audience? And then, it's like there's a fun aspect. This happens, I think, in America. There's a fun aspect here, which I think they failed to capture in the movie Rock of Ages. It's that people go to the Broadway show and they dress up like the 80s, like Motley Crue or, and they're encouraged to sing along. I'm involved in the production, and of course there was no promotion like that. I can't even bring myself to watch the fucking movie,
Really?
But it was, those things, all of that wackiness is in every rock and roll show. There's something funny, We played Burn in Athens.
Uh-huh.
They lit in the middle of like 10,000 people on a soccer field. They lit a huge fucking fire in the middle of a crowd and were dancing around it. I've never seen anything like it. It was straight out of Matrix, too. The shitty Matrix ones.
Oh, my God. Well, Greek audiences are pretty crazy, I think.
I think even more so because of at a rock show, it's a great way to let off steam.
Absolutely.
And one of the things that seems to be a constant companion to rock is social unrest with younger people, and who are understandably disappointed and somewhat embittered by the lack of opportunity that they're finding in this world. And that's when people are unemployed. They'll save up for something, and that's why particularly I'm a huge proponent of giving you value for money. I work very hard on giving as much bang, whether it's an album or a show, for your buck as I can. I think that's respected because we, as you know, we keep getting a lot of people coming back and supporting the shows. And it's funny because I never call my agent to say, what about, I'm the one who gets the call, and I go, no, I'm not going to work this year. Let's, look at maybe next year.
Yeah.
So that is a good feeling.